Today, we're tackling 5 common grammar mistakes that trip up even the best writers. From mysterious M-dashes to the eternal debate of who versus whom, let's dive in. Let's start with one of my favourite punctuation marks, the M-dash. It's a long dash that adds emphasis or replaces commas, colons, or parentheses. Here's an example. I was about to leave the house until I remembered I left the oven on. Notice how the M-dash creates a break in thought. So remember, this dash could be the dramatic pause your sentence needs. A common mistake is using hyphens or N-dashes incorrectly in its place. A hyphen is for compound words like well-being, while an N-dash typically shows ranges like April, June. Next, let's talk about toward versus towards. This one's pretty simple. Both words mean the same thing, but it's a regional difference. Toward is standard in American English. Towards is standard in British English. So, if you're writing for an American audience, stick with toward. If you're writing for Brits, towards is your go-to. Here's a common writing mistake. When to use numerals and when to write out numbers. Spell out numbers 1 through 9. I have 3 cats. Use numerals for 10 and above. She owns 50 books. There are exceptions, of course. If a number starts a sentence, always spell it out. Next, the classic who versus whom struggle. Here's a simple trick. Use who as the subject. Who is coming to the party? Use whom as the object. To whom should I address the letter? If you can replace it with he, she, use who. If him, her fits better, use whom. Finally, let's tackle affect versus effect. Affect is usually a verb, meaning to influence. The weather will affect our travel plans. Effect is usually a noun, meaning the result. The new law had a big effect on the economy. If you're unsure, try swapping in influence for affect and result for effect. If the sentence still makes sense, you've got it right. And there you have it, 5 common grammar mistakes solved. I hope this episode helps clear up some confusion. If you enjoyed today's lesson, be sure to subscribe and let me know what grammar questions you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy writing.